Where? Should have been 5. Where? I'm only kidding. That's all I've got to say. Round of applause for the boys today. It was 4-0. It definitely wasn't a dominant 4-0, but a 4-0 nonetheless. Jack Watmore joins, I believe, Keith Edwards, someone else, and I think it was Craig. I think it's Craig Fagan. It's Craig Fagan or Caleb Folan to have scored 2 for Hull City at Fratton Park. However, he's a Portsmouth defender, and he scored 2 own goals. Come on! Yes! Let's go! Let's go, boys! Let's go! We had chances, we took them. And, yeah. It was an odd game. It was a really odd game. Because it was one that no team was particularly dominant in. The first half was very, very even. But the second half, we showed our class in the first, I'd probably say, 45... In the first about half an hour of the half, we were good. Next 15, 20 minutes or so, Portsmouth came into it. But I'm definitely not turning down a 4-0 win. Top of the league. Lincoln have got a game in hand, but we've still got to play them twice. And on this form, I think we could beat anyone. The teams today then, for us, it was George Long in goal, a back 4 of Louis Coyle, Alfie Jones, Jacob Greaves and Callum Elder. Richie Smallwood, George Honeyman and Greg Doherty completed, the 3 central midfielders. Gavin White on the right, Keane Lewis Potter on the left and Malik Wilkes leading the line. The bench, Matt Ingram, Reece Burke, Josh Emanuel, Regan Slater, Dan Crowley, Josh McGuinness and Billy Chadwick. Unchanged first 11, Jordan Flores and Sean McLaughlin drop off the bench for Burke and Chadwick. For Portsmouth then, it was Craig McGilvray in goal, a back 4 of Johnson, Watmore, Raggett and Brown. Naylor and Cannon were the 2 central midfielders, holding midfielders, whatever. With Ryan Williams just a little bit further forward. Marcus Harness was on the right. Ronan Curtis came in to the team on the left. And John Marcus led the line. The bench was Duncan Turnbull, James Bolton, Rasmus Nicolaisen, Ben Close, Harvey White, Michael Jacobs and Ellis Harrison. So the first 10 minutes, it was very even. There was no clear-cut chances. Nobody really got off. Then after that, Portsmouth just grabbed the game. 20th minute, between those two, the 10th minute and the 20th minute, Portsmouth grabbed the game by the balls and said, no, we're going for this. Marcus Harness had a free kick. He fired that over the bar and I'm pretty sure it landed in my back garden. I did feel the earth around my house just move slightly. Does mean the neighbours are 3 feet further away. Guess it. I'm only kidding. I like my neighbours. 22nd minute, City had a free kick. George Honeyman swings it in. KLP rises higher than everyone. But his header, it's parried like that by McGilvray, straight into Jack Watmore, he's just running, trying to clear the ball, running to get a man or whatever, but the keeper just parries it straight into him and it deflects into the far corner. So we'll take a 1-0. Very, very nice. That was that really. For the first half, KLP had a couple of opportunities. Portsmouth had a few little half chances. I know that Marcus fired a couple over the bar. Harness had a few efforts. Anyway, 1-0 to break at half time. 2 changes were made by Kenny Jackett for Portsmouth. Andy Cannon and Ryan Williams came off for Harvey White, the youngster on loan at from Tottenham, and Ben Close. Harvey White actually played 2 games of professional football. Well, I think it's 2 or 3. I think he's played 1 for Portsmouth. His 2 for Tottenham were away in the Europa League at Ludogorets, and this next one, it couldn't be further from an away day in the Europa League. Marine away. Anyway, 51st minute, City free kick. This is after KLP has a couple of chances as well. After this free kick, KLP had a couple of opportunities still. 51st minute, City free kick. It was KLP stood over it, Malik Wilks, Richie Smallwood, Honeyman and Elder were stood over it initially, but then they buggered off. It was KLP who took it, and it was just to the left of the D, if you're looking at it, well, to the right of the D. If you're looking at the keeper, if I'm the keeper, it's this side. Is it? No, if it's me, I'm the keeper, it's this side of me. If you're looking, it's on the right of the keeper. Yeah, that's that cleared up. KLP shot to the opposite side as the keeper was stood quite close to that post, and it was so close. Anyway, 60th minute, it was a goal. Keane Lewis Potter fires a ball forward towards Malik Wilks. He was beaten to the ball by Sean Raggett, but his header only finds KLP, who's ran from halfway through in our half where he cleared the ball to get it about halfway into their half. He drives forward into the penalty area, cuts past Johnson, squares it to Wilks, who just can't get a shot off. Then it's really scrappy. Wilks does eventually get a shot off. McGillivray saves it with his leg. It deflects off his leg to Raggett on the goal line, who it just bounces off his hamstring to George Honeyman 5 yards from goal to finish it off. 3 minutes later, Doherty on the edge of the D plays a brilliant ball out to Louis Coyle, whose first time cross deflects off Watmore for his second own goal of the game. Yeah. Then Gavin White and Malik Wilks came off for Dan Crowley and Josh McGuinness. Smallwood got booked. Harvey White put a free kick tantalisingly close, but still over the bar. Doherty and Lewis Potter came off for Regan Slater and Billy Chadwick. Tom Naylor got a booking. 4 minutes of added time were on the board, held up by the 4th official. And it was 4-0 as George Honeyman found Josh McGuinness on the edge of the D, who turned Watmore and finished it past McGillivray brilliantly. 4-0. And also, there was an incident with Harrison and Greaves. The ball was going out for a goal kick. Harrison just comes in and shoves Jacob Greaves over. The ref, it's right in front of him, doesn't think to book him. Whatever. Anyway, I'm happy. I'm pleased. At 9 p.m. tonight, this is the Saturday 23rd January. I'm doing a live stream to review 1, this game, 2, the FA Cup stuff, and 3, watch the Papa John's Trophy quarter-final draw. I'll see you then. Goodbye. Up the Tigers! Get in there! Come on, what a win. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant.